Our current era is actually a period of spiritual decline. That's why the Buddha wouldn't manifest now. Our wisdom is too low. Teacher, why doesn't the Buddha manifest in an advanced era? Thank you so much for the question. Since many might not have studied much about the Buddha's history, the Buddha stated in the scriptures that he and all previous Buddhas will only manifest in eras that are neither overly advanced nor deeply degraded. It's during a timeline when the human lifespan ranges from 100 to 100,000 years. Just like our era right now, it's a time of regression. So the Buddha won't manifest. Our wisdom is too weak. Some might think our current era is advanced because of technology, but that's just external material stuff. It doesn't mean the world, meaning the universe, is advancing. Our world today has degenerated almost to rock bottom. Sure, we see high-tech things like light bulbs, airplanes, the internet, and now AI. But all of these are just external materials. They do absolutely nothing to elevate our physical elements or mind. Some might argue, wait, aren't we highly connected today? But let me ask you a question. Do these inventions actually make us remember better, smarter, or more diligent? Take the newly released AI today as an example. In the past, people memorized things to retain knowledge. They pushed themselves to read, study, and absorb information. But how do people use these new tools now? For even the simplest things, they just ask ChatGPT. And half the time, they aren't even sure if it's right or wrong. It just makes people stop trying to learn, memorize, read, or retain knowledge in their own minds. So these assistive tools are actually causing our intellect to drop. That's exactly why the Buddha won't manifest. Humanity's intellectual capacity is actively degrading. Furthermore, these new gadgets just make people lazier. Sure, people innovate to start businesses and cater to human convenience, but it breeds pure laziness. As a result, cultivation of spiritual energy, virya, drops. People barely want to step outside anymore. Even I feel it sometimes. Need food? Just order delivery. Ever since COVID, people prefer paying extra just to have things brought to their door. We become so lazy, and as we get lazier, technology advances while the human spirit declines, causing all kinds of illnesses to spike. Look at our world today. So many strange new diseases. Medical science and technology are supposedly peaking, right? Yet illnesses are multiplying and getting weirder. People are getting sicker and sicker with no end in sight. Diseases that never existed before are popping up now. Can anyone honestly claim that our advanced tech can completely shield a person from getting sick? Anyone? I highly doubt it. But back in the golden eras, people didn't suffer like this. Certain illnesses didn't even exist. Sometimes they'd just gather together and the diseases would instantly vanish. And when diseases run rampant, it shortens human lifespans. People brag about how advanced we are today, boasting that we've literally flown to the moon. But can anyone guarantee all this progress actually makes us live longer? Can anyone prove that using these modern tools guarantees everyone will hit 100 years or more before dying, with 0 deaths under 100? Anyone? No one can claim that. Yet, in previous golden ages, people lived for 100,000 years. They knew exactly when they'd pass. No random diseases. They just lived peacefully until their time was up. Nowadays, people are dying shockingly young. Our gadgets are evolving, but our vitality and our entire ecosystem are in deep decline. Look at agriculture. Can we honestly say modern crops taste better, or that our advanced food is as rich in flavor as it used to be? Not at all. I guarantee it doesn't compare. In those truly advanced ancient eras, people just stepped outside and the fruits, vegetables, and grains they harvested were incredibly delicious and naturally cured ailments. No sickness at all. Today, we step out to buy fish, meat, or greens, and eating them might literally trigger a disease. Sure, we build massive, towering skyscrapers today. But can any modern building claim to be sturdier or outlast the architectural wonders built by ancient civilizations? But what's most alarming right now is the massive drop in human attention span and focus, especially on social media. Look at platforms today, particularly TikTok, Facebook, and YouTube. Everything is shifting to vertical, short-form video feeds. It's ruining our focus, leaving people with 0 attention span. Everyone just wants to swipe, swipe, swipe. Does anyone actually watch and deeply concentrate on a video with pure focus anymore? It's incredibly rare now. People just doom scroll. We can't focus on anything for long, making everyone deeply restless. And when attention spans break down, impulsiveness, anger, and reckless actions skyrocket. Mindfulness vanishes, and our thoughts wander aimlessly, driven by sensory triggers, the flashy videos we see, and the chaotic audio tracks we hear. This entire tech ecosystem is crushing our capacity for deep focus. It actually reminds me of a content strategy guide that states, when creating content, you must hook the viewer in exactly 3 seconds. If you don't grab them in 3 seconds, they will instantly swipe away. This has triggered a massive surge in superficial entertainment, and as entertainment traps people deeper within the 5 senses, sensory indulgence just spirals out of control. With distracting entertainment peaking, people lose interest in observing moral precepts, upasita sila. See the pattern? This is why our era is a regression, not an advancement. The progress we visually hype up is purely external material wealth. It doesn't cultivate our mind or optimize our physical well-being at all. Because our era is experiencing a severe spiritual freefall, the Buddha will not manifest here. Buddhas usually manifest in eras where humanity is truly advanced, like times when the average human lifespan is over 10,000 years. When humanity peaks, the world's spiritual energy peaks too. Thus, most Buddhas manifest when the human lifespan ranges around 80,000, 90,000, or 100,000 years. Buddhas abundantly manifest within those highly advanced brackets because people possess vast wisdom and profound intelligence. Yet conditions aren't so hyper-luxurious as to breed pure recklessness. In contrast, our modern progress is just skin-deep materials. It traps people into constantly chasing after tech upgrades, completely destroying mental focus and inner mindfulness. New things drop non-stop, keeping everyone running on a treadmill even though our actual lifespans are incredibly short, right? Look at modern businesses. Some don't even last 4 or 5 years before crashing, burning, and becoming totally obsolete. Everything is constantly degrading. This isn't real advancement. Don't trick yourself into thinking we live in an advanced era. Our generation is a time of spiritual decline, an era of fractured attention spans.